Are you really living or surviving in your 20s?
I'd say living.
I was living.
I'm living.
I think it's a bit of both.
Living, actually.
Living, surviving. I'm more on the surviving side, living paycheck to paycheck. London's pretty expensive.
I think it's a balance of the two.
I'm really living.
For a bit, I just felt like I was surviving, but I feel like in the past year, I feel like I've been properly living.
I'm surviving at the moment, trying to get on my 2 feet at the moment.
A little bit of both.
Surviving?
Surviving.
At the moment, I'd say I'm living.
I think it's been a bit of both.
I just graduated this year, so I'm actually leaving the country and running away from my problems. So yeah, the UK is not really great at the moment for me, so I'm moving to Taiwan. Yeah, this is too relatable for me. I'm just like, I'm actually leaving. I feel like I'm just looking for something new. Like, I miss my friends, my best friend standing right here. But yeah, I just want to travel the world and like see new things and also help people.
I'm 22. I model. I'm a model. And I do things just like the way I want, basically. And that's it. I go out, I make friends, I make money. I think that's living. You have like good days, bad days, but it's still going.
Growing up in London, coming from a cultural background as well, sometimes you don't really feel a sense of place in London. Depending on your background as well, you might not have as much opportunities and guidance that people that have been here for longer and established have. So sometimes you get a little bit like lost with the wind kind of thing, and it's just about finding your way, really.
I feel like you have to survive a little bit at first because it gets you out of nowhere, and like bills and taxes and providing comes out of nowhere, and then later on you start living a little bit. Sometimes it's a thing where you don't really feel like you're living. Your life is just on autopilot because you're surviving too much. You're not thinking of how to enjoy life. You're just thinking of how to make it to the next day.
At the moment, this current day, I'm surviving. But my 20s in general, I think I'm living.
I just finished studying, so I'm just adjusting to like professional life now.
Sometimes it feels like surviving. Sometimes it feels like having the best. You know, your 20s are your worst and your best time of your life. I don't believe personally in sort of knuckling down and saving and not experiencing much. But also with today's economy, obviously, you have to draw that line between survival and living.
Life is what you make it. So if you're just surviving, I think life can be hard for sure, but I'm definitely like blessed enough to say that I'm living and enjoying the life that I live.
So I've been working in my job for about 2 years now, and I feel like it's just the same thing all over again. It's just pay rent 1 month, pay rent again the next month, make money. It's just a bit boring. I think I look forward to the future. I always say this to my friends. I want to fast forward 10 years. I want to skip my 20s and just see me settled with a family, and skip this boring part. It's like a rat race. Yeah, it feels like I'm in a rat race at the moment.
Like at times you've just got to work to kind of make your way.
Yeah.
But then times like this, like we're both not working
Yeah.
and just having fun.
We're both unemployed.
Help me make 20s motion better in just 10 seconds. I've been working on 20s motion for the past 9 months, and I have 3 questions for you. Why do you watch? What more do you want to see? And now can make it better? Comment down below.
It's all about kind of the choices you make and the overall goal. You know, if you believe in the afterlife, it's about the good you leave behind. So, you know, I'm obviously just surviving in this world because it is a test from God.
The living aspect just kind of comes naturally. Like you have these moments of like where you just kind of in the flow of things and just like living life. And I feel like the survival aspect comes in when you're like, oh shit, I got to pay rent.
I guess the career path that I have chosen takes quite a long time to get to your end goal. We've just been through a recession, might still be in one. And I feel like it's quite hard the way the world has changed so much, especially post-COVID. I feel like I've missed out on quite a lot of life experiences because of those 2 years of COVID and all the changes that have happened. And even when I started working professionally, I came into the landscape of post-COVID. So I never really got the full, let's say, for example, corporate experience of being in the office every single day.
It's just really hard to, try and live by yourself. And I'm from Brazil. I left everything behind to try and live in London. And it's really challenging.
I'm
comfortable and I'm able to do what I want to do. As long as I'm happy traveling, I think traveling is like my main priority in life right now, and I'm able to do so.
So I've moved from Ireland to London, and I'm kind of, distanced from my friends and my family. So it is a bit isolating as well when you're in a city like London and you're trying to achieve your goals, you're trying to progress your career, you're trying to, build a life and a future. I'm quite a motivated person. So I would say that, and also striving and focusing on the goals that you're trying to achieve. So I know that once I finish my exams and once I get a certain amount of experience, I'll be able to progress to the next stage of my career and in my life and make some more choices that give me some freedom and time to actually live. But right now I know that I'm in the phase of I have to grind, I have to work really hard to get to my goals, and I've kind of accepted it that I'm just surviving for the meantime.
Being alone in this country, for example, sometimes you really need a help. You need someone to talk to. You need just a friend. You need a hug. Sometimes you just need the warmth that your family, your friends that you grew up with or that you have a long time with, they will provide. But once you are foreign and you try to reach to people, they don't really, I'm not saying people don't care, but they're not going to care as much as if they knew you from before. Every time you get into a group of friends, they are a group of friends with you adding. Sometimes you're going to be invited to, sometimes not, because that's how it is. You're not part of it. You're just there. That's how I feel here. I don't feel part of anything.
I remember that it's like everything is about time. If I'm having a bad time, I know the good time will come, because everything is just passing, like time is just passing.
I mean, I enjoy the things I do. I look forward to the next day. Not all days, some are harder than others, but for the most part, I look forward to waking up because it's like a chance to improve myself and do better and stuff. And to be honest, for me, as long as I've smiled once or made someone else smile once, then that's a good day for me.
Personal experience in the past, everything that you have ever struggled with is fine because you're here today, if that makes sense, So I've been through shit before, so you just got to take it as it comes, day by day, compartmentalize things, and it will always work out.
There's a lot of time to learn when you're in your 20s, and it depends. If you value learning, then I think you can definitely live, because it's a big learning curve. I think you can learn a lot.
I think it's tough because everyone's life is different. So everyone has different set of circumstances. But I think the most genuine and generic thing that I could say is just focus on being intentional about every day being good. So waking up, even if bad things are happening or things that are out of your control that kind of piss you off, just being intentional about making the day good and changing your mindset to have a good day.
Finding just a small group of people that are able to support you, like my friend and my partner and my family, just having some sort of support behind you, and also trying to reach out to people to, get help and talk through things.
Knowing that you're destined for greater things. A bunch of people, I think they underestimate and undervalue themselves, and they think that, oh yeah, this person with this nice car or this nice house and all this stuff, they think they can't have it. But quite frankly, you can if you work hard enough. And it's not promised to you if you work hard, but who knows? Maybe if you do try, you might get it. So that's a good enough reason to, keep going for me.
I like this one quote, "This too shall pass." And then it just makes me think of this moment right now, if it's a shit time, there'll be other good moments to come.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just taking it day by day, not looking too far, because the only thing that matters is now.